Hey everyone, it's Heather. So for today's video, I wanted to share my monthly favorites for March of 2019. So the objects I'm about to share in this video are going to be different than any monthly favorites video I've ever done because I do have some new interests now, but that doesn't mean that I don't like the stuff that I built this channel on, and I'm still going to be doing videos on that stuff, but I wanted to kind of share my favorites from the other side of myself that I wanted to start sharing with you guys here. So let's jump into the favorites. So the first favorite is my lipstick. Let's talk about this. So this is the shade by NYX called Transylvania. Here is what the bottle looks like. So this is their soft matte lip cream, and I absolutely love this one. So whenever I saw it at Walmart on clearance, by the way, for $2, I was thinking, what color is this? It looks kind of brown, so I looked up swatches in the store. Does anybody else do that? And I saw that it was actually this like incredible like blood color. And the crazy thing about it is like whenever you layer it, it starts to look like you're putting like real blood on your lips. It's really weird, like it gets dark in some spots. It's the craziest stuff, but it smells like vanilla frosting, which is very, very interesting. So I love this lipstick so much. I feel like it's just so flattering of a shade on me. I usually wear like a really bright red, and for once I'm wearing this like blood wine color, and it just has this perfect like vamp look about it, and it's so flattering with my skin and my hair, and I just love what it does for me because like it gives me like the red lips I like but like tones it down a little bit. I just think it's really great, so I definitely recommend this color. It's definitely my new favorite lipstick. Does it stay on really well? It's not the best thing I have, honestly. I do have to touch it up, but it's just so beautiful. Even one layer looks good, but the more you put on, the darker it gets, and it's just such a cool lipstick. So I got the other two that were there while they were still on clearance, and it's definitely my new favorite lip shade. So if anybody was curious what I've been wearing on my lips lately, this is it, NYX Transylvania. So the next favorite I have is this bag that a lot of you guys that have seen this on my other account, you compliment me on it all the time, and you think it's really cool, and I do get a lot of compliments on this out in public. So this is my little book of spells bag, and I actually got this from Hot Topic. So I was looking at this on their website for months and months, and I was like, oh, I really want that, but should I get it? I really needed a black bag because I just look kind of silly wearing like panda backpacks and unicorn stuff with black lace and velvet. It just, I mean, it works, but I don't know, I just really wanted a cool black bag. So I saw this on their website, and I finally got it on sale, and I used Hot Cash and all kinds of other stuff, and it is by far my favorite bag, to the point where I'm kind of starting to ruin it because I put so much in here, and you're able to fit quite a lot of stuff in here actually. It does have a lot of room. You can fit a wallet, small camera, your phone, makeup. Duh, Heather, that's the stuff you put in purses. But what I'm saying is that you can fit quite a bit of stuff in here, and that really surprised me. I like how it's small and it just goes right around my side, but it's starting to get a little bit bent. Right here, it's starting to lose its shape. So it's starting to pucker out a little bit, and on the back, it's kind of starting to get a little bit smushed in. So otherwise, though, it's holding up really well. Whenever I first got it, I was kind of upset because there's all these cracks in the material, and they kind of distressed it, so it's starting to peel, and I was like, well, I don't want it peeling or anything. And whenever I got it, the tag was on here just like smushed to it. It had like all of whatever kind of oil or whatever they put on the bag on it, and it was just really gross. So I was like, what the heck? But I wiped it all down, and now it's just my favorite bag. But I gotta go a little bit easier on it because, like I said, it is getting bent. Like right here, it's like smashed. So I need to try to fix it, but this is definitely my new favorite bag. So this one's kind of boring. As I was gathering up stuff, I was thinking like, they're gonna think this is the most boring monthly favorites ever. But I got this belt I really like from Target, and I love this so much. I never really wore belts before, and I decided it was time to start wearing them. So I got this one, and it has this really cool like, it's made out of steel, and it has this really awesome silver design on it that I thought was really, really cool. It's like floral, and it's a vegan material. And it's really nice, and I love this belt. I like how it looks, I like the buckle. So now that I'm starting to kind of show off belts, I might get some cool belt buckles now, we'll see. All right, so this next item is quite interesting. So this is an 1880s autograph album, and basically you would bring this around and have people you meet sign your album. So like at family events or whatever. And this one is very, very cool. So I'm pretty sure that on the front there, that is a Greek goddess. I could be wrong, but I'm just going to assume that's a Greek goddess. And then there are some flowers on it, and it says album right here. Here's what the back of the album looks like. There's this ribbon, and I think maybe it's supposed to be a brooch or something. So I have been wanting to get a Victorian album for a long time now, and whenever I saw this at my local antique shop, I knew I just had to have it, especially whenever I opened, what is that? Oh, it's the material is like peeling right there. So whenever I opened it and started reading what was on these pages, I just couldn't believe it. So this album is local, which makes me love it even more. Unfortunately, it's not in very good condition. There is what I believe to be some sort of mold inside the album, and it smells very strongly of like a mildewy, moldy smell. And I need to figure out how I'm going to fix that, because this thing is absolutely incredible. There's these beautiful illustrations inside. And then I am going to try my best to show you guys some of these pages. So this is actually my favorite one right here because it's just so funny. So it reads, December 9th, 1888. Remember me and don't forget the biggest fool you ever met. I believe it says Alonzo Elliott. This one is from 1895 on May the 4th, so they used this for quite a while. And it says, Friend Mary, may your cheeks retain their dimples and your hair be lush and gay until some manly voice shall whisper, Dearest, will you name the day? And then I think it says yours truly, Millie. And I don't know what her last name is because I can't read handwriting very well, especially cursive. I'm just gonna hold it up so you guys can see it. I don't want it to fall apart. This is kind of tricky. But look at all these, like all these writings and well wishes from the 1800s. It just blows my mind to think of how long ago this was. So I love things like this that are personal, that capture people from another time. That's kind of the one thing that I really love to collect for sure. So yeah, other than the smell, which is just terrible, this thing is amazing, and I'm gonna try to find a way to fix that. If any of you guys have any suggestions to get rid of this mildewy smell and to save this book, let me know in the comments section down below. So I really love this page right here. This person put this amazing illustration in here they did. And it says, compliments of J.D. Gray, Lone Pine, Pennsylvania. To Miss Mary, may your life have enough clouds to make a glorious sunset. So I thought that was so sweet. So it would take me a long time to go through this entire album and to read it all to you. But if you guys are curious about this, let me know, and maybe I'll do a separate video on it and I'll go through it and we'll read page by page, or maybe I'll do it on a live stream or something like that. But there was one entry in this album that I can't find at the moment, but like it really got to me. And it was telling Mary, the owner of this album, that whenever I'm gone, look back at this page and remember me. And that is just so like crazy. I'm getting chills right now. So anyway, I love that album. I think it's so fascinating. Makes my hands smell not so good, but it's worth it to look through something like that. So next up is my new favorite addition to my antique collection. I am quite proud to own this little baby. So this is an amber type, and it is a type of old photography that was introduced in the 1850s. So anyway, we're not gonna go too far into the differences between ambrotypes and tintypes until I have all the facts down for you guys, and I will do a separate video on it because I do collect these, so you guys will be seeing my growing collection of these over time, and we'll talk about it then. But two of my favorites this month are this ambrotype and this tintype, so I'm just gonna show you guys and tell you the story behind them. So here is the first one I wanted to share with you guys today. This is a cute little girl, and she's so adorable. She even has a little necklace painted on and a teeny tiny gold ring, and I didn't even notice the ring whenever I saw it on eBay, but she's in this absolutely beautiful frame, and it's missing the front. There used to be a front, and on the back there are what I think are morning glories, some kind of flower on a vine. I'm pretty sure it's morning glories, and it's just such a stunning piece. So this little angel only cost me $13 on eBay. I couldn't believe it because these things can get very expensive. I've seen them for hundreds of dollars. It depends on the subject matter, I guess. And what I really love about her is that she looks identical to me as a kid, except for her, I think her hair could be a little bit darker than mine was, but she looks just like me. And I've been looking everywhere for my Victorian doppelganger. I'm trying, like, it's kind of like a dream of mine to be going through old photos in an antique store, and I open one and it looks just like me in a past life. Like, I've been hunting down that picture and it hasn't happened yet, so I'm just gonna have to go get one done. There's lots of places that do tintypes now, and so I might treat myself to that eventually. But for now, I have baby me. Every time I look at her, I'm just so happy to have this sweet little angel here. I love anything that was sentimental to someone, and I can imagine that her mommy probably loved her very, very much. And now I am the new caretaker of this photo, and I will keep it safe for as long as I'm around. So here's the story behind this little gentleman here. So I don't know what I'm gonna name him yet, but I'm going to have to come up with a name for him. Hopefully you guys can see him okay. The story behind this tintype is that I was at this antique store a couple of weeks ago, and I finally found some tintypes there because I had been looking them up on eBay all night, and I was like, tomorrow I'm gonna go to an antique store and I'm gonna find some tintypes for myself. I wanna pick out a cool one in person. So I found a place that had them, and I saw this guy and I completely fell in love with him. He has these absolutely striking eyes, and you can tell, like, he's not dressed like he was super wealthy or anything like that. He's an average guy. He has a cool hat to the side. Something about his gaze and his expression I just totally fell in love with. But whenever I was there, I ended up buying a different tintype of two women because I love women's fashion from that era. So I thought I should get that one because I was only able to afford one that day. So I picked that one, and I regretted the whole way home not buying him. Like, it absolutely killed me. So the other day I was like, I'm going back. I'm gonna rescue my ghost boyfriend from this antique store. And why did I just walk in place? Like, I walked in like this. I'm here to get my man. So anyway, I went to the section where this case was, and the case was gone, and my soul was screaming. I was like, this is gonna be my biggest antiquing regret ever, was not buying this guy. And I was like, I wonder if he got a good home. I wonder what's gonna happen to him. And then as I was walking around, I found him. They moved the case, and I bought him right away. And now he's my little ghost boyfriend who gets to live with me forever. And you guys think I'm totally nuts. That's a joke, by the way, me calling him my ghost boyfriend. But yeah, so I need to name him. The funny thing about this tintype is that someone must have touched it whenever it was wet, because there's like a fingerprint right here, and there's also a slight fingerprint over the side of his face. But it's kind of cool that way, and it's kind of cut a little bit rough. But I absolutely adore him, and I'm so happy to welcome him home to my collection. I just thought he was really fascinating, and there's just something about him that whenever I look at him, it's like His expression like screams out from the past. I don't know. I'm gonna be cringing so hard when I edit this video, guys. So the next object I wanted to talk about are these earrings of mine. I wear these in almost all of my pictures now. I am obsessed with these. So these earrings are authentic Victorian photographs that the artist cut and put in these little tiny silver frames. And I regret not buying a couple more pairs of these because I love them so much. And I also have a little bit of a hand addiction. I guess you can call it a fetish at this point because I love to collect stuff with hands on it. I love to take pictures of hands now. I don't know why. So I absolutely love these earrings. I wear them all the time. I think they're really, really cool. The artist's name is on my Instagram if you guys want to check out her work. So, because I don't have it right this second, I don't have her card, but it's definitely on my Instagram. So you guys have already seen this if you watched my spooky mail video, but I love these goggles so much, and I have been sharing them absolutely everywhere. Oh look, you can actually see that they are green now. They are amazing. A lot of you guys have been describing them as steampunk. I would definitely agree. I think they're extremely, extremely cool. So if you missed my last video, these goggles are by Sesko. And from what I've researched, they're probably from the 1940s. And they definitely have the look of the 40s. And they're just so incredibly cool. They're this green glass, and they have some kind of leather guards around the side and on the nose piece. From what I found, they may be motorcycle glasses based on some other ones I've seen. And based on the prices I have seen on these Sesko goggles, I got them for an absolute steal because they go for a lot. So if you've been wanting to find a pair of these, look up Sesko vintage glasses and you might be able to find them. They also made sunglasses. Honestly, they're really cool and really comfortable. So here's what they look like on me, and I really love these. I'm gonna be doing a lot of photo shoots soon, and I plan on wearing these for those photo shoots. I just think they're a really great accessory, and honestly, I can see out of them pretty well. Everything has this like really nice glow to it. Like I'm looking at some stuff I have over here on a shelf, and I don't know, everything just looks really good in this green tint compared to like regular black sunglasses like I normally wear. So I might look into getting green sunglasses, I think, because I really like this. Alright, so the final two favorites are gonna be about clothes. So I recently went to Forever 21 and I got myself some new tops and a dress. So the first one I'm actually wearing right now, but it's kind of hard to see it because I have this really cool layered chiffon vest over top of the blouse. But I got this, I guess I'm gonna call it like neo-Victorian, I don't know what else to call it, but this blouse from Forever 21. It has a high neck that's made out of lace, and then there's this mesh front, and then there's lace that goes up the blouse. And I'm actually gonna unbutton this now so I can just show you guys what it looks like because I want you to see all the details. And this thing is like mega staticky, and this blouse is sticking to me so bad. So like I said, there's this V right here of black lace, and it is so incredibly soft. And then the back is my favorite part of it. So the back buttons up right here, and it goes all the way up to the neck, and then it's sheer as well, and it also has that lace. The blouse has these really cute cuffs that I quite like, and it's this awesome chiffon material, and it's definitely like my new favorite top. I love it so much. I saw this a couple of months ago at Forever 21, and I was gonna buy it but didn't, and I saw they still had one and I got it, and it is so comfy. Like I'm able to move my arms in it no problem. It's an extra small, and usually extra small shirts just don't work for me, and in this blouse it's absolutely perfect. It's obviously a little bit revealing, but it's definitely gonna be airy and comfy for the spring, so that's why I really love it. And my final favorite for this month is this new dress that I just bought, and I'm so excited about it because it's gonna be so comfy for the warm weather that's hopefully coming soon. I cannot deal with this winter weather anymore. The other day I was doing an outdoor photo shoot, and the wind was so cold I thought I was going to die there. and it was just all bad. Hopefully by the end of the month we're gonna have some good weather because I can't deal with it anymore. I am not a fan of being cold all the time, but I also don't like really being too hot either. Anyway, so I got this amazing lace dress at Forever 21. It was 20 bucks and the lace is so nice and so beautiful. So the end has that kind of lace that has a little bit of a fringe to it. See how pretty it is? It looks so nice on my skin. I love it. Hopefully you guys can see it. Can you see? I don't know. I never know anymore. So I got this really, really nice black dress that's short that I wear under this. So you can see the lace on my legs and it looks so good. I love it. And on the back here, there is a little black crystal button. It's so nice. And you know what? I should probably just try it on for you guys now. So let's do that, okay? All right, so here is the dress and hopefully you guys can see it okay. I hope this wide angle lens kind of helps. I'm gonna be doing a lookbook video eventually outside where I can actually show my outfits for real. But hopefully you guys can see the full dress, how the lace looks at the bottom over the legs. And they also had these cute black sun hats. So I wanted to get like a big hat to wear with it. I think that'd be super, super cute. And I can also throw my shawl over it so I can feel a little bit more dressed. But it really does look good without it. But it also looks really cute with my shawl. And this tinsel is driving me crazy today. It's like sticking to my clothes from all the static and everything. But yeah, I really like this look. I love wearing lace. It makes me feel just so girly and creative, and I love lace so much. I'm wearing my lace kitty ears still. You guys have been saying you like these. I got these at Claire's on clearance. So I'm sorry my videos haven't been very good recently. It's just been kind of me doing show and tell, but that's about to change because I am working on some new series for this channel. I'm coming up with stuff that I think would work really well for it, that you guys will enjoy watching. That's my goal right now because I want to come back to YouTube and I want to be uploading almost every day again because I really miss you guys and I miss doing this, and I'm just trying to come up with what's gonna work for this channel and what I can still be really passionate about. So I have some ideas. I want to make my videos more creative. That's really, really important to me. So it's not just gonna be show and tell and look what I bought and stuff like that. It's gonna be videos that are creative, maybe some videos that are inspiring and where I can really be self-expressive, and we're gonna do some travel videos and stuff like that. So I have ideas. Please stick around. I know that I haven't shown much of the toys that you guys really like recently, but I want you to know that I do still like them. I do still have them. I just need to work on this room because it's a nightmare, and then I can start getting some new videos up for you guys. So stick around. New things are on the way. It's gonna be a fun springtime here on the channel. All right, everyone, I love you all so much. And until next time, stay weird and stay you, and I'll see you later. Bye.